Hey, buddy, how you doing? I'm Peter Bond. As mentioned, I work at Fetch Rewards, the mobile loyalty platform. About 1 in 10 of you in this room probably have it on your app phone, but we love doing that. And I'm excited about today's conversation because I live in a multicultural household. So for me to be able to express how much I care to my family members, my wife and my daughter, is in a culturally lots of relevant ways very important to me. So I can't wait to take this conversation. And I want to welcome Alexis, Kerr, and Sophia, Aladenoye from Hallmark. And while welcome, they are on the Mahogany.
We are super excited to be here in Austin. I made it from the snowstorm to be with you, but really pumped to have this conversation and knowing by the end of it, you will know how to connect with just a little bit more with maybe some Hallmark. Caring.
We'll get into that. All right. So before we get started, what I'd love for each of you to do, why don't you tell me a little bit about your career path that brought you to Mahogany bringing Hallmark and what your roles are. And Alexis, you're not the only one with a game show background, from what I understand. So I'll ask Sophia about that a little bit. Let me pick this up.
Hey, I'm super excited again to have the conversation today. I spent 20 years of my life in automotive. I started out, oddly enough, selling cars, and really ended my car career about a little over a year ago. My last stint was spending time at Cadillac leading the multicultural marketing effort, so specifically African American, Hispanic, LGBTQ plus, and so did a lot of work there and growth audiences and really increased our multicultural market share. Prior to that, I had an experience in Dubai where I led culture there specifically for about a year and a half with General Motors. Spent some time also in New York. So undergraduate degree was really on the technical side in engineering and IT, and my MBA was in marketing. So about 8 years ago, I transitioned kind of from that engineering IT tech side of the business into marketing. That software side, really wanted to be in a place where I could explore kind of the people skills a little bit more versus my tech skills, but that problem solving background has really been a tool that I've used really in making it at least over the last year at Hallmark. And one of the first people I hired was the lovely and talented Sophia Aladenoye, who was just really an amazing experience, depth and breadth. We had the opportunity to work together in a past life for about 6 months, and I said, we needed you again. She works as a consultant at Hallmark and does a number of amazing things and really strategically leads the brand. With that, so okay. I wasn't going to say it. That's why she said it. So my name is Sophia Aladenoye. I have had one of my mentees like to say that I have had a career path that's like me collecting infinity stones, like the Avengers. Maybe a little bit of a nerd. So started my career at LilyDove.com in email marketing. Then saw that social media was becoming a really big thing. Went to work at Ogilvy in a lot of media, predominantly in social and digital. And I always say that Ogilvy particularly was my boot camp for teaching me how to be an octopus of sorts, and just working with clients and brands. So then I went to the brand side and I worked at Kerr pre and post acquisition. So worked at Kerr, then joined L'Oreal, when it was acquired. Took a little bit of a brief stint when we were focusing on my own. Then got a call from a friend and was like, you can come work here. Then I worked at Sundial Brands, pre and post acquisition, and then joined Unilever. And then was like, oh, I haven't really touched anything, pre-brand existence. And went to go work at an early stage startup co-founded by senior leaders from Glossier and Vice Media. And was there, the pandemic hit. And then I said, okay, we're going to do freelancing full time and see what happens. Went to start working freelancing with Spike Agency, Alexis, at Cadillac, and she was at Cadillac. And then she gave me a call and she joined Mahogany. And I'm here overseeing brand strategy and all the fun things. I just know what I love, which is developing strategy for brands and helping brand building. We've been doing some pretty dope things over the last year, but a lot in the year. It's really, really exciting. So yeah. Now you'll see why we brought our own. I'm so tired.
Sophia, Got one thing.
Yes, and I was on Family Feud.
I love it.
Yeah, so my sister-in-law was like, we gotta get on the show. I went on the show, and I told my family, do not put me up for trivia. I don't know the show. I look at it only a little bit. I was ruining you all. So they didn't put me up on trivia. So I was just there standing, answering some questions. And then my brother and my sister-in-law's uncle hit that last round, and we won 20 grand in our first round. That was really
Whoa!
and then she stayed on for 2 more rounds. But I'm glad when we left because my heels, I couldn't get my shins anymore. But yeah, it was good.
That's a good story. My only good one is my little tidbit of trivia. I'm the guy responsible for the 6-foot-long registry suits to go to CBS. So if you hate me for that, I'm sorry.
Very good.
All right, so thank you for the trip down memory lane. Let's talk about what's going on today at Hallmark and Mahogany brand. Very few categories across consumer packaged goods have more relevancy for innovation than brand innovators. So I'd love to understand what is the process that goes on creating all the content that is ultimately culturally relevant to your target audience, and how does your writing community play a part in that?
Yeah, so just as a FYI, Mahogany, the brand, has been around for over 30 years. And so when we think about that card brand being attached to Hallmark, which has been around over 100 years, I love our kind of brands. It's important to know that we just didn't appear in the conversation. And so when you think about that culturally relevant content, 2 summers ago now, we went through civil unrest here in the U.S. after the tragic, murder of George Floyd. Our writing community, internal, our content writers who write cards every day, looked at that and created a collection of cards out of that pain. Really, that's what card writing really is. It's talking about the issues that are impacting the community beyond just holidays, but the issues that are impacting people, and really bring that two-way conversation. Because when you write a card, it's really about the message that you want to give, but also that message has to be given by over 10,000 people and then received in that same way. And so our Uplifted and Empowered was a collection that we created out of civil unrest, which was wildly successful. For the last 2 years, we've been able to give away 1 million cards to the public to be able to exchange what's happening with people of color. But what we found is that the messages that resonate with people of color resonate with all people. So really those messages of hope, of empowerment, of upliftment, those are messages that all people need. And so the collection came out of a place of pain and frustration and some despair, but because we do a lot of research, because there are and focus groups and things like that, we do internally. We've got ERGs, employee resource groups that we have the conversations around what's happening. We're able to create not just cards, but a number of different presentation items. And so at Mahogany, really the collection last year was about that upper funnel, that brand, reigniting that excitement. And this year we're moving into a much more lower funnel place in reference to conversion of our products.
Full funnel, now we're talking. I love this. Okay, let's jump into this concept of omnichannel. How is Hallmark as a whole transitioning to be really focused on omnichannel connection with consumers?
Yeah, I think as a whole, right? And kind of right now with some of the rest of the saying, at the end of the day, people still enjoy sending cards. They still enjoy sending those. They still enjoy that personal connection. But in today's world, it's harder and harder sometimes to get in the store. When you get to the store, remember to go to the card section, and then even remember to get to the store and then go to the card section. It's hard to find the cards. And so Hallmark as a whole really understands that and like leaning into that, right? And so part of something that they've released even in this last year is something called Sign and Send, which is essentially allowing anyone, right? If I wanted to send a card to anyone in this room, that I could go on to a particular card, fill out whatever I want the message to be, have it signed, and live a physical card that is mailed to you, right? So you're still going to give someone an experience without actually having to physically go to the store. And so that's part of the Hallmark is rolling out as a whole. With Mahogany specifically, we understand that for our consumer, that she is living in this very fast-paced world, right? And that she wants to be able, she loves Mahogany cards, as I'm saying, she loves the word, she loves the connection. And so how do we make sure that we get that in front of her? So we soft launched Mahogany.com in December of this past year. And we soft launched it, when I say soft launched it with our writer community, and we rolled up with 10 writer communities who are all writing from Black women's first point of view, and writing different stories. They're from all very different backgrounds, skin color, religious backgrounds, all of that kind of things. All over the region, all over the US. We're continuing to grow that writer community. And then later on this year, we'll be rolling out a full e-commerce suite. And so that's great, but she also, again, really loves the work and the connection that comes from that. So we're going to have a range of products that are going to be able to meet her needs. So we've done some first-party research, we did some third-party research as well, and we look into certain areas that we really know she's going to resonate with, or that she's indicated she'll resonate with for us. So we're really excited about that. And so as a whole, Hallmark and Hallmark Mahogany are really leaning into omnichannel to be able to better meet her. And even what's happening internally at Hallmark, Mahogany is kind of the first of the ecosystem of a Hallmark brand to really go out there from an omnichannel standpoint. So the existing brick and mortar, now we have Mahogany.com, and they're actually just shifting happening from a senior leadership perspective in Hallmark to address this, so that way they can roll out to other brands as well. So.
Sorry about that. Now we're working. Okay, thank you for that. So if I think about the spectrum, obviously Hallmark has a traditional history with more to let's go to the other end of the spectrum and think about e-commerce, retail media, which I talk about very often on my shameless plug podcast, CPT guys.
Come on, Peter.
Everybody subscribe. Everybody throw on the shameless, just read my text. Sorry, I'm shameless, but we talk a lot about retail media. So I want to understand from your perspective, how relevant is retail media to Hallmark, to a brand, and do you find that the mechanisms that you can use on retail media platforms are effective or efficient for you to reach the consumer that your brand is looking to reach?
So I think that, and we talk about this a lot in here, right? The shift in the evolution towards omnichannel. I think sometimes people, and I can say this to somebody who used to do it, there was a time in my life where I was like, Twitter's gonna kill TV, not true. And so what I learned, I think, let's not talk about this a lot internally, across the board, we're talking about the Hallmark team, is retail's not brick and mortar. Traditional retail brick and mortar is not going to go anywhere, right? It's not going to die. It is not going to fall apart. It's just an expansion and an evolution, right? And so retail media will still be effective and important when we're trying to reach consumers within the brick and mortar. So there are still those that are part of the consumer habit, that's what they're comfortable with. But are there learning that you can take from retail media, right? And being effective when it comes to some of our digital media and the way we want to reach them and not about? Absolutely. And vice versa, right? And so I think that as brands, particularly Hallmark and Hallmark Mahogany, really moves into this evolution of being more omnichannel, that it's not about one or the other. It's really about, hey, what can we learn and glean from this space? What can we learn and glean from other spaces? And then really allow for marketing to be more effective across the board.
And we do a lot of test and learn, just as we evolve. Most people know and are very familiar with Hallmark as a household name, but as we introduce new suites of products, whether it be sign and send, we've got amazing technology there, or our digital video reviews, which launched at the end of last year. It's just about consumers knowing that there is another way to connect. And when we think about the evolution of how people want to connect, much of it has to do with speed. And so the digital video creating was a way to connect in a way that you can quickly create a video, send emails, send text around to your friends, aggregate it all into a video for the end use. It really is a matter of that. How can we adjust to the technology to meet the consumer needs, but also again still have those brick and mortar places at our over 2,000 stores that have our Hallmark Gold Crown products.
So I use a bunch of buzzwords: brick and mortar, omni-channel, retail media. Let's throw out another one: CRM, customer relationship management. So I'd love to know where y'all are on the journey for CRM. Where are you on the road now? What we're doing aligns to the broader Hallmark, and specifically that all-important concept of lifetime value in the customer. Who wants to talk about that?
Well, when we think about our Hallmark Mahogany customers, now since we started Mahogany.com, as you can imagine, we're on this journey at a high level to become a lifestyle brand. And part of that is that our current consumer who consistently finds us in a number of different outlets, whether it be Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Amazon, Hallmark.com, or our brick and mortar stores, that's one generation of consumers. But when we talk about this lifestyle brand and the places and spaces in which she is now, this younger, modern millennial consumer, let's just call her that, she's in different places and spaces. And so because of that, our strategy has been adjusted and tweaked to really meet her where she is. So last year at a high level, we spent so much time really at a brand awareness level to find and meet this new consumer. And then this year it really was about how can we serve her. And so the biggest thing that we originally heard when we were talking to the current as well as new consumers that we can't find the product. When we go to the store, whether it be in one city or another, we cannot find your product. And so, our Q4 was met with making sure we had Mahogany.com and that being the destination. And then when we go on there, it's not about just selling products and services to our consumers, but listening to them and really cultivating a place where they can tell their stories. And so now that's the only thing that's available on Mahogany.com. And so now we're cultivating this community, and out of that community, again, they can still buy our products and services, but it's really answering the question of where are they? What is it that the conversation that they want to have? Are we sharing in that? And then are we building that relationship? So out of that relationship, obviously we get emails, we can continue the conversation, but really we're starting to cultivate in what I would call this Q1 and Q2 of this year. And again, when we look at our products and services on our e-commerce site, there's that piece of our customer journey, but really we're trying to revisit it with our new consumers that we have as we think about these modern millennial.
Yeah, I think the thing I would add there too is we are working very closely, right, with existing teams, right? The teams that head up Hallmark.com, Amazon.com, things of that nature, as we're building out this really supplement in addition to digital ecosystem for the Hallmark Mahogany consumer to really map out what is her consumer journey, right? And not just with this point for modern millennials, but also boomer, Gen X, right? We can't forget about her. So we're very clear, Mahogany is this intergenerational brand. Even when we look ahead a couple of years, we also want to talk to Gen Z. What does that look like, right? All of us that yesterday we interact with different ways. So as Alexis said, we're definitely continuing to iterate and just really giving ourselves room to say that we need to iterate just because she is constantly moving, right? And she is having various touch points, so we're going.
Right. Alexis mentioned Mahogany.com. You guys set out to give Black women a voice through this lifestyle platform that you launched over the last December. How do you create meaningful conversations through the platform? You already mentioned commerce, but bringing together with Mahogany.com.
Yeah, like Sophia mentioned, we started Mahogany.com not just for it to be a place where Black women could commune, but more or less for that voice and our stories to be told in that first person. So it's not about news and what's happening in pop culture. It's about that mother that's having a stressful day, or it's about that young Black sister who has lost her sense of hope. It is about this aspiring writer who has not had a place to go to tell her story. And so at Mahogany.com, we wanted to cultivate and bring together this large group of women. We see that it will grow to probably about 15 to 20 writers by the end of the year. We started off with 8 to 10 African American females. So some of them are published authors, some of them are musicians, some of them are dancers, some of them are creative, some of them again are a couple of them are interested in writing cards, but we want to make it community so that we can do a lot more storytelling. And through not just the stories, but really listening, we were able to cultivate kind of this place. And after we did that for about 4 to 6 months, then we would add the e-commerce piece in versus trying to just sell products to Black women. We really wanted to create this place where they would come regardless and could commune. And so when we think about our pillars, which are around faith and purpose and community, We wanted to build a community first to hear what's happening, to kind of be on that cutting edge, and then we can continue with the e-commerce piece where, if there are designs, the things that we're getting from some of the research that Sophia is doing, then we should be selling the right products that are meeting and suiting their needs.
I think it's hard to argue that content is clean when it comes to ingredient products, right? So what sources of research inspiration direct the content that consumers see? And I understand that faith in particular plays a very important role.
Yeah, so when it comes to Hallmark Mahogany, we really set forth that our strategic pillars of community, faith, and purpose, right? And we kept them fairly broad because really we understood that this first year, last year, was really to be able to, as Alexis saying, amplify awareness, visibility of Mahogany for the community. And then this year, we really going further down the funnel. And so when we think about content and some of the research that we've done, right, we're hearing a lot of things that she's telling us to a lot of great third-party research that we looked into just to better understand her. What markets is she? What are things she cares about? How does she show up? What does she believe about herself? Right? And where does she see herself? Where does she see herself within her own internal ecosystem, right? Within her world. And then the first-party research that we've done has continued to elevate that and really help us to better understand. So, for an example, is we understand that for a lot of Black women in America, the importance of HBCUs is very, very true. See, someone just, there you go. So, no matter where we go, right, even on our team, as I mentioned yesterday, we're a team full of Black women, right? And so we talk about HBCUs, we talk about these things that matter to us from a cultural standpoint. And what we really started to do was infuse that more into the social content that we have. And what we have seen has been an acceleration in engagement. What we've seen is an acceleration in growth. When Alexis started last year, I think we were at what?
We're about 8,000 followers.
8,000 followers. We closed the year at around 35,000. So we've seen a growth. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we've seen a growth of what? 1,100% within less than a year. And so that was just us leaning into, right? And so we pay attention to that when we knocked out our content pillars, we said, all right, what are things that she cares about, right? And then laddering up to community, faith, and purpose. And so we've really been able to extend the storytelling that we are doing on social media, which has accelerated our growth, which then helps, right, from the writer community standpoint, and it becomes a cyclical thing. So just really leaning into that.
I was just gonna say, I think the biggest thing that we've done on social especially is have content that is really relevant. If you think about a year before we started, we talk about not just HBCUs, but we talk about fraternities and sororities. We honor those special days for them. We have content, that is relevant, like what's happening when we think about mental health, when we think about pop culture. We posted not specifically about Simone Biles when she stepped out of the Olympics for her personal time, but we really honored that moment in culture. And so we really, over the last year, we spent time understanding not just what's happening in culture, but specifically on social, reacting to it in a way that honors Black culture. And so not just reacting, but really making sure we use the voice, the tone, and the messages that resonate with the audience, and not spending any time just placating, not just speaking. And so when you think about the rich history of the card line, it's so important that we don't just use common jargon and mannerisms and sayings, but really they come from an authentic place, from Black men and women who work within a company who are really being shaped by what's happening in the community. So when we came on board, I think that was the important piece. How do we extend the brand beyond what people know us as? It's an incredible and amazing card line. And how do we give it legs to live in the many places that the diaspora of Black people live? And so that's what keeps us excited.
All right, I'm gonna let you in on the secret. You ready?
Yes.
I'm a Hardy.
You're what?
I'm a Hardy.
You're Hardy.
And you look at my DVR at Christmas, it is just filled with Hallmark Christmas TV shows. Seriously, I love that stuff. Give me another Kansas Cameron Bray. Anyway, but
Don't work on
Mahogany. But here's the good thing. That's why I asked it. My understanding is that Mahogany is going to come to life in Crown Media. So I'd love to know a little bit about how you would bring.
Okay, go ahead with the applause. Come on.
How are you going to bring that to ensure that the customer experience, so to speak, is seamless and intuitive when you bring it up? Like, what are the themes? And you talk about faith. I'd love to know a little bit more about how you're going to make your brand sing in that medium.
Yeah, so the things that we all love, and I know we all love Hallmark, the things that we love about Hallmark, and you know that Hallmark gets right is love. So those are things that you're going to consistently see. I want you to think of Black love. So you're going to see more Black love when you think about the films and movies that you're going to see come from Mahogany. Other things, you know, they're going to be around sisterhood. Again, many of the things that we have in our cards that resonate with our community and culture and what's happening, they will be coming to the big screen from a Crown perspective. I'm really excited. We had a meeting with them last week, and so by the end of this year, we're going to have a handful of films, including a Mahogany Christmas film. So we're really proud and excited about that. And then we're going to have a couple of other films before the year is out. But then we'll also have a podcast. So when we think about podcasts,
I feel podcast exchange coming up here. This is good.
So that's also going to be a podcast. And we think about that full approach. Where are African American women? Because our customer consistently is about 80% female. When we think about all of the places that she is at, where are the festivals that she's at, where are the conversations, the podcast, the channels, we know she's going to be at Hallmark, on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries as well, Mahogany Films and so on. So we're really proud and excited about that.
I'm going to take some questions here. Questions always in the back.
In the back. That means she's got a good one.
Hey, Alexis, Sophia.
Hi.
We both spoke about a few times the importance of storytelling and producing the culture development content on social and the thing you follow over the last year. How are you working with influencers and creators to do all three of those things?
Yeah, we got a couple of good ones. I'll let you go because we have versus business. There's a couple of things. Go ahead.
Okay, so we, this is where it gets fun and juicy, right? So we really set ourselves, we understand that we've got to make our dollars stretch, right? It's Hallmark, but we're not millionaires. And so it's like, okay, if that's the case, we're really leaning into the area that we think are making nothing. So for instance, social media is really, really important, right? So how do we be more aggressive about growing on social media? How do we be more attuned to the issues cares about the topics and things of that nature? From an influencer standpoint, how do we make our influencers work harder, right? Quite frankly, and you talk about this, right? Like to me, influencer marketing is no longer just about you getting posts. It's cute. However, how do we actually make it work harder, right? So we want you to show up experiential activations with it. That's part of the contract. Are you also helping us when it comes to products, right? A lot of influencers really invest in anyway. So how do we pair it so that way you're helping support what we're trying to do? We get to see if you actually can move the needle, right? And then we can have a larger conversation. And so really thinking about influencers from that lens. When we have our commercials and things like that, for Valentine's Day, for Mother's Day, for Father's Day, we're doing things of that nature. How do we pull in influencers, pull in people so we can really be telling more robust stories? And so we're really approaching it from a more in-depth way. And then experiential activation, for us, it's not about just showing up, right? Every time we do an experiential activation, it's about, okay, what are we going to get out of this? Are we going to try to grow our social? Are we going to try to make sure we're finding the right people who we want to potentially partner with to be in conversation? What are all those different bits and pieces? So we operate very much like a lean machine in the sense of how does everything we are doing from every channel really move us forward, right? And really give us more than 1 to 2 outputs.
Yeah, I'd like to add, just on the influencer front, one thing that we found is very effective is that we continue to use the same people. So we built this cultivated relationship. And so it's not anything that we're doing doesn't feel one-off. And so we bring them into what are affectionately called friends of the brand. And so you may see someone in Mother's Day, we love to see the spouse in Father's Day telling that same robust story. For Christmas, we want to see the entire family. And so it feels very Hallmark, so to say, and it also allows these influencers to know that we're really rooted in them, and it feels communal versus transactional. We found that to be very effective.
We have time for one last in the front now. Now you have a question. I was up here earlier.
Give me steps in.
Let's see how I know it's in the back. It's in the back. Right. Yeah.
That question inspired my question, and phenomenal interview, by the way. But just as much as you're partnering with, say, influencers, have you thought about or are you open to partnering with Black-owned card, manufacturers as well to kind of help amplify the voice of the small business?
Yeah, so small businesses are absolutely important to have. If you had a chance to see the reel, we're partnered with Melissa Butler as well as Melinda Williams to really amplify the voice of small business owners, but it's all about equity. So we can get into a long conversation about that later. But specifically card writers, we have all of our writers and creators are internal. And so Hallmark employees can use 95 to 99% of our content. And so it kind of would be a conflict of interest. But we do have a link on our website where you can submit your information if you do your portfolio, if you want to be a part of the family. But another way we've also got around that and been able to partner with creators is our Mahogany.com writers community. And we've created a number of different outlets based on that community where we can support other small business owners as well.
Time for one more question, Gavin? Right there. And we'll wrap up.
I love your approach to having conversations and not just being about opinions. So as they've been thinking about, you mentioned George Floyd, but then also like situational scenarios, right? So my child's graduating from college, going into the workplace. He may or may not be, he might be the minority in the room, and then being able to have those types of conversations. Or like things that are unique to our culture and putting that within the actual card. So it becomes something that's easy to talk about if you don't have the words as a parent. So moving beyond just the holidays or specific occasions that are typical to actually have a conversation.
No, that's a great conversation. And I think we continue to iterate in a way that allows for that. An example is the Uplifted and Empowered collection. I mentioned many of the cards are blank inside, so that allows you to leverage the power of an expression that makes sense, that can feed, whether it's a person who needs some wellness, a sense of hope, a sense of Black pride, but also you can write that personalized message. And so what we try to do in cards again is serve from a card being created to also being delivered, that one message can serve at least over 10,000 people in the audience. And so for us to have an extensive card line that doesn't serve that, it kind of becomes a bit nuanced. But we also have our Hallmark business connections, which allows us to do a little bit more personalized messages. We can pick from an assortment of cards there. So there's some options.
And I'll just add a little bit, the products, right? We're going to expand beyond just reading cards. And so we're leaning into, we've been very intentional about what are all the various occasions, right? That matter, right? From the macro to micro. And so, and matter from a cultural standpoint, a cultural lens, so that we're not necessarily just skipping over them. We've been doing really internal conversations. We're like, look, homecoming is a really big deal for Black people. It may not make sense to everybody in this room, but for Black people, it's a huge deal. So how do we infuse that, right? What do you were saying? Your son going into, the new space. How do we bring that to life? And again, also with our brand community, for everything that we might not be able to touch with our products, we can be able to touch that through the story that we're sharing, that the story of the moment that we're kind of leading into, even on social media. Something that's fun is like just talking about your zodiac sign, right? Like we like to talk about it, let's talk about it, right? And so it's like giving room for all of those spaces so that as all the different members and people who consumers finally engaging with brand, they're engaging with the brand across all these different cultural touch points.
Thank you so much for a great conversation.
Yeah,